Was this originally released episodically?
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie.
Or is it just done like this?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
Design wise.
Coffee on. It'll warm you up.
That makes sense.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Oh, it's cold. What an ugly rug.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan! Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
I'm right here, baby.
I'm fine, I'm fine. Just get the lights back on. Now,
Honey, it's a
please.
power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry.
Hey, bitch.
It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
I love the fact that everyone else has got lights.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
He caught a bloody
I'm sorry
fish.
you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever
Bye, Doc.
met, if you can believe that.
Lovely talking to you, Doc.
Fisherman like me, but she's right up there.
Am I in the police station?
Thank you for testing the lights, Mr.
There's a
Wake.
cat missing.
Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bolts will need changing.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here.
Be sure to
I'm at
take care of it,
Stuckey's
Miss
gas
Weaver.
station with
Hold on,
Thornton. There's no sign
Very
of him.
good.
Over.
I'll come back later.
Can I see how many? Oh, yeah, I've missed a few. We've got most of them though.
To remind you, just in case.
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor. That was Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper.
It's dark.
But she's focused on other things these days.
These are like dev team.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked
Something
out
tells
of
me
the
his wife's already
The
dead.
cabin on Cauldron Lake?
I don't
How
know,
did you end
and
up
if
at
that's a
Stuckey's
spoiler,
gas
I do
station?
I
apologise.
wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up.
But that's
Excuse me.
my
I need to
first
take
guess. His wife's actually dead, and he keeps hallucinating her,
Hello?
Alan,
and that's the trauma he's got.
Alice?
stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor.
Hey! Hey, mister! Hey, can you turn the light? The light's on! Thank you, man, thank you. Hey, you're alright. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know, I shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it all wrong, see? Sure.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
The man on the phone could say a lot of things. Not a big proponent of doing as I'm told.
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car.
Hole in the fence beyond the police station. Fuck your fence.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business. Barry?
Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Can I not pull this? Town employees.
Is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness.
Yeah, I feel like he's lost his wife and now he's like super traumatic about it. Like traumatized. So that's why he's like picturing these scenarios.
Incredible little outing. They are not accountable for their actions, of course. I can assure you that my staff has been...
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh!
Hey!
Oh, my!
Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
This is giving me LA Noire vibes.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him!
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
It's a very good question.
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan.
Sounds like Barry's trying to get a leg up.
She even has a fan site dedicated to you. And she was very helpful when I was looking for you. Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car, just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week. And someone's got Alice.
Do you
and everything's
understand
just...
what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong. It's a good story. Could be a bestseller.
Wait here.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay.
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No.
Take the phone
this
to
whole
Rusty.
thing. Listen, you
Wait
hit
here.
your head.
I like how we're having like half an argument.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks.
Hi, bitch.
Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Okay.
If you have any trouble finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right
Trying to
below
pull
that.
a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha!
Barry,
Let's have a
shut up.
laugh on Barry. That's just crazy talk, Al. Al? Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again.
Bless you.
I'll wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with your spirits every step of the way, Al. Lock the door now.
Barry had the keys to the car he rented. Wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest. I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deer Fest plan like? What? Ooh, it sounds a lot more organized than I ever
We did all that for nothing. So I'm having 3 conversations.
Sorry, I'm furious.
Oh, not my tongue.
Vision left me weak. This was no head injury.
Rusty, hang on!
Oh, God.
I'm coming!
Please, help me! Anybody? Help me! Help me!
Run, Alan.
Can you hear me? Anyone? Please, help me!
Fuck you, Rusty.
Ranger's office was locked. I'd need a key to get in.
Oh, come on, Rusty. Never mind.
Hello?
Back here! I'm back here! Hey, please help me!
I'm coming, Rusty. You done, bitch?
Mr. Wake?
Oh, hell.
It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back. Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what it
Hi,
happened.
Doggo. Well, if we need to give him first aid, we know where the first aid box is.
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
Could he not just give me the page so I know what I'm dealing with? Is that too crazy and too logical? Is that like too much sense? I didn't check this car earlier. Right. Okie dokie. I kind of don't want to read the manuscript pages because if it tells me what's going to happen, I kind of don't want to know. I want to kind of deal with it as it comes. As cool as the idea is that it kind of predicts what I'm dealing with, I don't want the game to spoil itself.
I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Rusty! Rusty!
The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
How the fuck did I take damage?
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
I'm like obsessed with trying to get in like one room. I don't even realise I'm doing it. I'm just walking that way.
Fishing is only permitted for those visitors who purchase a park. Obey the park ranger's instructions at all times.
Oh, it's fast.
Never closer than 100 yards. To bears and wolves, never approach any other wildlife closer than 25 yards. Pets must be leashed. Never leave your pet unattended. To remove our historical artifacts from the park.
Yeah. What if I get a trophy for killing every mini boss? Oh, hello. Yeah, so my... Weather.
What the hell was that? I saw from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Where's the stairs? Yeah, so my current theory is his wife's died and he's kind of gone a bit crazy and he hasn't, and that's why he can't write, because he's lost his inspiration. But because he hasn't quite dealt with it, it's kind of like PTSD type thing. That's my current theory. I could be miles off base. I generally wouldn't surprise me if I am.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
Enter Moonshine Cave. Okay, I'm down. I'm down to clown. sweet. We ain't seen the flask for a while, so we'll probably G1. Somewhere. Can you imagine if they remastered this and put it on VR? This would be really creepy. Once again, the flare gun saved my ass. So that's where it wants me to go. I ain't really got a lot of choices. It's a Lover's Peak. That or his wife is alive and she's genuinely been kidnapped, but he's suffering from hallucinations from the crash due to a concussion and that, and this is all like he's going on a killing spree, but he doesn't realise that he's killing actual people. Something like that. That'd be a good twist, I think. And it just turns out to be like the town's trying to stop him. Turn Alan Wake into a serial killer. Just giving me the creepy wind sound, so something's gonna happen. Right, back on track, leave me alone. You can stop getting mad at me now, game. Felled by lightning. I don't want to rush through it. The game's kind of forcing my hand a little bit by doing this little wind thing. I need to stop aiming down sight when I'm not using the torch to break their protection. Let's go on the bridge. Nominato Pace, Spiritu Dulcante. That's probably really, really wrong, but it was funny to me. It's genuinely been a while since I've seen a thermos or a flask. I feel like I've missed 6. Can you, like... I need to save my flares for these moments. Why is my torch automatically now taking 2 batteries to change? Or has it always done that and I've just not noticed? Oh, I'm lost. Can't get away from him. Alan has like the stamina, the endurance of a small toddler, or a severely asthmatic fat man. Oh, now we know we can get flashbangs in the game. Thanks for spoiling that game. Oh, stunned. Stunned. Stunning. Sorry, I'm just going to run past him, I think. Just because I genuinely haven't got anything that can deal with multiple enemies at once anymore. Fuck you guys. You're gonna be a dick. Dates from 1846, the year of the Oregon Treaty. Ah! I hate how much they can reach. That reach is insane. Oh, so they are still there then? Please, Alan. Oh, I've lost the flask. This is actually driving me nuts. We got it in the end. we've made a teensy weensy bit of progress. Where's on Rusty? Baron's Rusty.
Come on, we gotta get moving. More of them coming. That flashlight's kid stuff. The flares will keep the bastards away.
Yes, but unfortunately, unlike you, I don't have unlimited flares.
You can see them too?
Hell, of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move.
Why?
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but...
Let's move!
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Come on, Wake. You better keep up. You set him up, and I'll knock him down, Wake.
I like how Alan assumes he's the kidnapper because he happens to be going the same way. Like in Alan's mind, there's no other logical explanation.
Wake. Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Give me the gun.
Yeah, no can do.
Are you kidding? Give me the gun!
No time for back. Pull him off, damn it. Just a little longer. Scare him off. Get some light on those bastards. That'll keep them off us. Just a little longer. I almost got it. Okay, it's open. Move it or lose it. Oh, you feeling better now, Wake? All cozy and safe. Better get ready. They'll be on us soon.
Would you like to give me more flares? Or are you going to continue to be a dick?
This is it, Wake. The last stand. There's more flares here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake. Stand. There's more flares here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake.
Ah!
I did even worse that time.
Stand. There's more flares here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake.
Good lad.
Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
I knew you were going to say that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're going to bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control.
What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice?
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her and I'll...
You're gonna give me the manuscript or you'll be sorry.
No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here! He had Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
God damn it. This doesn't sound healthy.
What the hell? Rusty had warned me about these traps. Hurt my hell. I was stuck.
All I gotta say about that is that was bullshit. It was glistening like a fucking collectible. Go away. Excuse me. Don't run too far down that. I kind of want to go down that way.
It made no sense. It was clear that it had just fallen down, but it was very old and obviously hadn't flown in decades. Looking at it sent a shiver down my spine.
What plane? Okay, people are blind. So I generally didn't see that. Now we're rocking up with the cocks out. We have 9 more batteries, so once this battery's dead, it's dead. That's annoying. So now we've got to look out for bear traps and little puddles of black water. Oh, that's clever. Whoa. Oh, it's a roof. But it was the floor caving in then. So I'm going to actively try and conserve my flares. And I know what you're thinking. What a brilliant idea, Jake. Why has it took you this long? Well, I'll tell you. I'm not a smart man. I don't know if you noticed. You would not use the words smart to describe me. We're beginning to become a little bit more combative.
Logging is a hazardous occupation.
We're slowly being able to put up a fight. I kinda hope there's a New Game Plus mode so I can go through this game with everything I unlock and collect the rest of the stuff I've missed due to having to run away from everything. That's clearly the way it wants me to go. Yeah, that's how we're going.
Barry?
Ow! The porch is covered with birds. They've got all Hitchcock on me.
Stay out of sight.
Another great reference.
Don't open the door.
What am I, crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on.
Keep the light on. Oh, keep the light on.
I still had to reach Barry at the cabin.
Nah,
At
you
least
Barry.
I was out of the woods.
Hey, Barry. He's Barry. He's Bazza. I ain't concerned for Bazza. Man's an absolute unite.
A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a
I missed the door. I missed the door. Oh, I can go that way, can I? Have you considered that I don't want to? Looks like he's not giving me much of a choice. Really? We got a driving segment? There's a ramp. Oh, and I can get out. Try again. I could drive any car. Why would I want to do that? Race blocked off. Turn around. Why do I feel like I've just done a giant fucking loop? Probably because I essentially have. You bastard.
The
flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
Bring, bring.
It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need... a week.
Not done?
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. Not, well, get me?
Yes, yes, I get you.
It is like a Hitchcock movie.
Barry had talked about birds over the phone.
Oh, some of Big's here. Darkness controls the Taken. Buzzer's dead. Is that you, Barry? Is that really you, Barry? I don't know anymore, Barry.
Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Sorry, I was cleaning my controller.
Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour. See you soon.
Have a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the
Oh Dear Diner.
Good girl.